Thank you
Sure,
for coming.
sure. Thank you. So yeah, it's definitely been a fun journey, and thanks for being on the show here with you guys. Thanks for inviting me. Um, I do want to share a little bit about my interpretation of the journey and all the things that I have actually learned along the way. Um, Many of us that are here because we are like-minded. You attract people that are just like you. Um, and we are all people of a purpose. I've definitely learned that initially. All of us here are because we don't accept the status quo of life. Many of us here have had journeys prior to on passive about going the extra mile, diving into different projects because we want to make a difference. We don't want the norm, right? And so we choose to excel. So we're purpose driven people. Um, and I'm going to talk today about a couple of different words, and they're all going to begin with a P. So I just want to encourage you to pull out these P words because they resonate with me, and they're words that define a character that Ash has, I believe, been teaching us because we have all learned from Ash along the way. Whenever he comes on a webinar and speaks to us, it's because he has something to share, whether it's about the business, but more often than not, the majority of us know that it's because he wants to share with us his purpose and to join a movement that he is creating, and that is a movement to uplift humanity. And many of us who have stood by the journey, it's because we do not, I'm going to go people, planet, and profit. These are three words that we um, we agree that we don't want to be a part of a world that exploits people, that exploits our planet, and also is only about profits, right? That's what we're not about. But what we are about and what I have learned and tried to develop and adjust my character, and I know many of you have as well because I've seen you talk about it on numerous webinars, and that is having a passion, having peace, and living a life of prosperity. So, as we are about to embark on a new chapter in our lives, and I'm going to piggyback off a couple of things that Dan, Mike, and Marty said. Dan noted that we're starting a new chapter on our in our lives. Mike mentioned that if you don't have a moral character about you, you are not going anywhere in this business. And Marty talks about you know, having that integrity and lifting up others and having a passion for others and putting them before you. So I want us to reflect on passion, peace, and prosperity. And these are not just words, they're a foundation of the movement that we are embarking on, a movement that is not about ourselves, but about uplifting humanity. Passion is where it begins. It's that burning desire that we all have inside of us to make a difference and follow a calling that resonates deeply within us. And I want to encourage us all to choose a passion project that reflects the light that's in you, what lights you up. Because when you work with a passion, your energy becomes contagious, and that's what's going to inspire others to join us in creating this change. Okay. Um, we, our passion is important, but without peace, okay, without peace, it can lead to burnout. And we all know we've been on webinars weeks and weeks and weeks, and we've helped a lot of people, and we know sometimes we have to take a step back and kind of invest back in ourselves. But so I want to encourage as we move forward to find a balance within ourselves. Find that peace that keeps you grounded. What gives you clarity to handle the challenges of life with grace and strength to keep moving forward without losing sight of our big mission, okay? Peace is what allows us to serve others without feeling depleted. And when you put passion and peace and you work and they work together, prosperity is going to just follow. And I'm not just talking about the material success. I'm talking about the prosperity of spirit, that abundance that comes when we uplift others, when we create meaningful change, when we leave a legacy of love, hope, and impact. That's true prosperity, the kind that transcends personal gain and enriches the whole world around us. So when we choose our passion projects, let's remember that our movement is about uplifting humanity. Let your passion guide you. Let peace sustain you, and then trust that the prosperity will follow, because together I know that we're going to create a ripple effect that's going to touch lives far beyond what we can imagine. So that's what I have learned and have hold true and held on throughout this journey here with all of you. And I know that all of you are on that same path, because that's what we're all here together, and we're all attracting one another. And we wouldn't have stood the course of being here the years that we have if it hasn't been the love that has brought us together of what Passive is, and it hasn't been the constant mentoring from Ash, you know. So that's what I want to bring here today, and I hope that we can all move together, and I look forward to seeing everyone in person. Back to you, Bob.